بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Inshallah, we proceed with Tafseer Surah Al-Fateha as in the book of Brief of Tafseer ibn Katheer, which I give you details about it in the first few classes. And today is session number 5. Please, I need someone to follow up with the numbers because I may forget. So just remind me if I said the number wrong, correct me, no problem. All right? Okay, today we will talk as Al-Musannif classified the book الكلام عن تفسير المصنف رحمه الله الكلام على تفسير الاستعاذة وأحكامها. What they said about the meaning of استعاذة, the importance of استعاذة, how important is that, the importance of الاستعاذة, how important is that, and what are the rules related to الاستعاذة. الاستعاذة is to say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. استعاذة in general is to seek protection from someone which you believe he could protect you. Like if a little kid is afraid of something, he screams, oh mom, oh dad, or in Arabic, ya abi, ya ummi. So in that case, they may help. He thinks they could help him. Likewise, al-isti'adha is to seek protection. But you seek protection of Allah from the one which you cannot see, which is the devil. Devil sees you, but you cannot see him. So you ask isti'adha, you ask protection from the one who sees everything and the devil cannot see him. So you fight the devil with the same weapon, but even powerful weapon. To say, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قال الله تعالى, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Nahl, the honeybees, فإذا قرأت القرآن فاستعذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. If you intended to read Quran, to recite Quran, say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Seek protection of Allah from the evil works of the devil, because the devil will do his best to make you never concentrate. Brother, if you are recording, I could send that to you, all right? Just before you leave, give me your phone number and I will send it to you, all right? So don't bother, just focus with me, okay? I don't mean to stop something which you like to do, but if you like the record, I will send it to you. I put it in YouTube. It is public, for public, all right? And by the way, if you find any language mistake, English language mistake, or even Arabic language mistake, don't ever hesitate to correct me. I don't mind. Because every day I'm learning something. Sometimes I learn English terms from those younger kids. Yeah, they are my shuyukh in the language. They teach me. I found out how they say some words, so I copy them to be able to communicate with you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. And Allah said, إنه ليس له سلطان على الذين آمنوا على ربهم يتوكلون. The devil, Allah said, the devil has no power over you. or over the believers and those who count on Allah and Allah only. But those are mushrikeen or whatever, he has plenty power over them. He could control them. Yes, he spent less effort with kuffar because they are already kuffar. But with believer, he wants to make more efforts because he knows that the believer resists. So, if you are from among those which Allah spoke about in Surah Al-Nahl, the honeybees, إنه ليس له سلطان على الذين آمنوا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. The devil has no authority over you. If you were a believer and if you usually count on Allah and Allah only. And Allah proceeded in the same ayat, إنما سلطانه, the authority of the devil or the power of the devil over someone else, over whom إنما سلطانه على الذين يتولونه. He has authority, he has power over those whom they seek the leadership of the devil in their life way, in their way of life. They seek his guidance. Or let me correct, they seek what they think it is the guidance by the idea which the devil creates for them. So he has authority over those because whatever he says, they obey. We should obey Allah and the Messenger, and Allah and the Messenger only. But them, they follow their vain desire, they follow the devil, they follow every devil from mankind or from jinn kind. إنما سلطانه على الذين يتولونه والذين هم به مشركون. And over those who think he has power beside Allah. He could do something to benefit them in their life, while everything, every benefit, every harm in the hand of Allah only, to harm your enemies and to benefit you against your enemies. This is what Allah said in Surah Al-Nahl. والمشهور الذي عليه الجمهور أن الاستعاذة إنما تكون قبل التلاوة لدفع الوساوس فيها ومعنى الآية عندهم كما سيأتي. And the author, may Allah rest him in peace, I mean Ibn Katheer. But the comments, my Sheikh, may Allah give him longer life. He's still alive, he's still teaching, and he's still guiding me and the others. May Allah bless him. So the Al-Musannif said that Al-Mashhur, which is so famous between the majority of scholars, that Al-Isti'adha to be before reciting the Quran. Why? To stop any evil act from the devil to affect your recitation, or sometimes to change some words when you read some words. And especially if you stand in the night and you need to pray some rak'at and you recite some Quran, he comes, if you are tired, he comes and inspire you, or he makes waswasa to you to stop you or to change the meaning of some words. One day I was praying in the night. When I was young, I could make it. And I was reciting some Quran, and I found myself saying some words is not in the Quran at all. Like, I was reading some ayat and found myself first saying, let's cross the bridge. It is there in the Quran, anything of that. And I woke up because I was tired. I woke up, what bridge to cross? What I'm doing? Okay, that's why if you feel tired, it's better to lie down. If you think you cannot do long recitation, do short recitation to perfect your salah and then go to sleep. All right? And it's not mandatory anyhow, but it is highly preferable, and it is many pluses to be added to your day work. And many or most of the people are sleeping, snoring, while you're standing and praying and reading Quran and remembering your Lord. So the meaning of the ayah at the majority of scholars, فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. If you wish to recite, if you start, before you started to recite, and he gave example from the Quran, because the best way to make tafsir of the Quran is the Quran itself. And you cannot find that unless you hafiz. To find the supportive ayat to what you want to say. But if you have a hafiz, a quarter of a hafiz, or hafiz but you forgot most, all right, you will find your ability is limited to give examples to the people or to explain the Quran in the best of way. Because it's not one ayah or two ayat. You should be aware of most of all the ayat which is supporting that specific ayah you want to explain, and then you spell it to the people. So you will convince them, and it will be easy for them to follow and get the whole idea from you. So إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة, Allah said in Surah Al-Ma'idah, and we made tafsir one day of that ayah. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم. And I believe it is ayah number 6 in surah number 5, which is Surah Al-Ma'idah. O you who have believed, if you intended to pray, so make wudu. And he broke it down, subhanahu wa ta'ala, to start with the face. Why he start with the face while we start of washing hands and gargling our mouth, sniffing our nose and blow our nose to clear it up? Because these are sunan. And inshallah soon we will learn online what are the sunan of wudu, what are the sunan of salah. What was the last class about, ya Ibrahim? Wajibat al-salah. What we had before, we had arkan al-salah. We had pillars of salah. Arkan means pillars. We had pillars of salah. How many they are? 14. Good. And what we had before that, ya Ismail? Huh? The conditions before saying Allahu Akbar and start salah. All right, so soon, inshallah, next week, we will break down the wajibat, and after that we will talk about sunan. Understand? So I want you to focus, don't miss a class. All right? Barakallahu feekum. Okay, so as Allah said, if you intended to pray, wash your face. It is not only washing the face, he means to start the purification, to start ablution, to start the wudu, which start as a mandatory part, which is a pillar of wudu, by washing the face. If you start your wudu with washing the face, that's correct. Even if you skip whatever before. But maintain whatever before, because you clean your hands, because you will gargle to clear your mouth, you sniff the water, so you need a clean hand, you need a clean mouth to recite the Quran, you need a clean nose, all right? Not to be stuffy, have a stuffy nose, and then you read the Quran, all right? Partly, and you keep trying to sneeze or whatever. Anyway, so it is equal. إذا قرأت القرآن فاستعذ إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا. If you wish to read the Quran, say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. If you wish to pray, start ablution, and the mandatory part is what? Is to wash your face. Also from the benefits of الاستعاذة ما ذكره سليمان بن سرد. قال سليمان بن سرد رضي الله عنه وارضاه قال سليمان بن سرد, a companion, he said استب رجلان عند رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. How bad is it? Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم is sitting and the two guys fought together and cursed one another in front of Rasulullah. No order, no respect, because we should respect Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they cursed one another, and one of them has a very red face because of anger. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I know a word. He means a phrase. I know a word. If that man with a red face will say it, whatever he suffers from means severe anger will go away. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. And before I will end up here, if you are standing while you have dispute with someone, it is highly recommended to say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. If it didn't affect you, sit. If you're standing, sit. If you're sitting, lying down. This is what scholars said, because some enzyme in the blood, which cause anger, it with changing your position, you reduce that enzyme in your blood. So you come down, all right? And the best, if you cannot control yourself, just leave the place. Say Assalamu alaikum and go. But the best is what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, to say A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, also to make wudu, because wudu is by water, and water puts off the fire, which the devil blow into the nose of someone to make him get boiled and angry. Okay? So if you made wudu and you walk away, or you change your position, or you say A'udhu billahi min shaitanir rajim, or you do all of that, you will have full control of yourself. Till here, we will stop, and inshallah, looking forward to seeing you in session number 6. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us and from you. And may Allah reward you for your time, for your listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.